What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? This is part one of a double header today. Gonna start with some Orcs Must Die 3 Endless Mode, and then gonna jump over to some DDA farming later on this afternoon. But let's go ahead and get things started. So there was just an update that changed some things back last week, and see the Arcane Dragon got changed. The saw blade launcher, of course, and the ceiling lasers both got nerfed a little. The thing I'm curious about here is the confusion flower. The explosion frequency, I think, got greatly increased. The confusion flower got a little buff, and a few other things got a little nerfed. So I want to jump into some endless mode, and I'm thinking quick path here is the one to do. Let's jump in and check it out, see how far we can make it. Now, I didn't look at my confusion flower upgrades, did I? I want it to be able to be placed on ceilings, I believe. Yeah, let me pop back out and take a look at that real quick. Can't remember what upgrades I had chosen on it. Oh, it is placeable on ceilings. Then we got increased explosion radius too, though. I think I'm going to go with the ceilings, though. Now, what other ceiling trap do I want to bring, though? I'm thinking maybe drop the ceiling lasers and go with dart spitters. But what would I want to go with the dart spitters? I mean, we'll have the confusion flowers in the mix too. Well, thanks here, Peaceful. I do appreciate it a ton. Sure, and then on the walls, you know, because I also want cannons. I think our cannons are set up to spray acid right now. The freeze on them is quite nice, though, for the crowd control. But I'm wondering, am I going to need it? You know what? Let's try something really, really different. Let's switch these back over to freeze. And then let's get some acid on the walls. So we'll want to set up the deep freeze as an acid... does deal acid damage? I got mixed emotions on it. I think we're still going to bring the blades. Now, do we do... Let's just pop on in and check it out. Let's see. So let's switch over to a little bit more endless mode friendly build. We could still go with the trap reset trinket, maybe. We're not going to bring that or that. So let's see. We wanted the deep freeze. Actually, let's dump the trap reset trinket too. For the ceilings, we're going to take the confusion flower and the dart spitter. For walls, we got the acid and the saw blade launcher. What's going on there, Venix? That leaves us 2 more spots open. Oh, we need our cannon. Where the heck did you go, snowblower? There it is. And then that leaves 1 more spot. Now, do I want to go with a trap reset trinket? Or do I want to go fishing for combos with a jar of ghosts? I don't know. Instinctively, I kind of want to take the jar, to be honest. But the trap reset trinket is quite powerful. Let's just bring the jar. And then we needed, what, confusion flowers in that last slot. Let's go with something like this. Venix, how you doing, man? Now here, if you barricade up top here, all of the splodies are just going to come through the kill box. They're not going to even attempt to go that way, which is fairly convenient. Now, let's see. Oh, you know what? We got the dart spitter set up with ice already. So I'm wasting a combo slot. Geez, such mixed emotions. I almost feel like changing the sprayers back to acid and bringing a spike wall and getting rid of the deep freeze. God dang it. Sorry, y'all. I'll make up my mind at some point here this morning. Let's see. Let's change these back to acid. You can't play DDA online. How come? I mean, at least it's available to play offline. That's the benefit there. Yeah, let's go with a spike wall. We've got it set already. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to try some weird builds this afternoon in DDA. Going to try some I have not heard of that one, Benix. I am not really sure. I haven't heard literally anyone talking about that one. All right, so we want to drop this and bring this. Where do we want to start, though?
Messed up. That's a wall trap. Yeah, looking good.
We're going to start off with Brimstone up front. Oh, wow. Is that all I've got for Wave 1? Yeah, I guess that's all I've got for Wave 1. So we're going to have to do some heavy-duty manual killing here. Did the monk get nerfed on DD2? Back a while ago, yeah. It didn't get nerfed into the ground, though. It's still quite usable. But the big 2 billion damage shots are gone. And now, like, with everything completely jacked, you can get up to, like, 1 billion nukes. Bring that in now. Get some slow. We're going to have to just tough it out here. What's up, Luke? How you doing, man? How the snacks today? One of these days, I want to bring along the Arcade Dragon, too, just for fun factor, because it does have a lot of cool value to it, you know? Uh-oh. Sneaky little bastard. Man, am I going to get overrun here in Wave 2? Almost feels like it. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Oh, shit. Wrong trap. Let's go. Oh, shit. Bad placement. So, how do we want to do these? I think I might checkerboard them with the confusion flowers. The new boss, if you build for it, you don't even look at it. It just evaporates. If you set up, you know, do like the archer spam builds, that's what I did for it. Sadly, I've already farmed everything I need. The only thing I have left to do in DD2 in that update is the C8 Mastery, but the reward I've already got, so I'm not super motivated to get it done. All right, that got a little sketchier than I expected it to. And we don't have our stuff in yet either. Oh, you know what? Because we've got these... I think I'm going to go like this. Go two acids, or two, of the darts. That way I can fit the acid in on the side. I think I'll go like this, though, for the confusion flowers. And then I want to make sure I'm using a saw blade wherever we've got a cross piece like that. But here I'm not going to be able to fit one in. Is that how we want it? Do we want it facing forward? Yeah, they're quite common. I farmed like 120 of them in the first few days. It's a challenge, Uzar. It is a challenge. I can tell you all the rumors that I've heard about my sister-in-law from my wife over the last years are all very true. So yeah, it's been one of those moments. That in part is why the double stream today. I'm gonna stay very, very busy in the studio here today. They're off shopping now, but yeah, it's a challenge, and this is day 2 of 2 weeks. Day 2 of 2 weeks, and it's already a challenge. The flowers don't really feel... maybe I need to look at the patch notes again. I guess they're resetting fairly quick. But they don't feel like they're... They don't feel like they got buffed really heavy. Let's see. Let's throw a couple of acid sprayers in. I'm gonna run over and get a quick heal. Can't even load some games. That stinks there, John. I mean, having a desktop is quite nice, you know, there's no doubt. Uh-oh. I'm snoozing it here. Can't be snoozing. I feel like I'm gonna have to get some more brimstone down pretty quick to help me deal with some of these splodes, or just the runners. Shit, there's an armored ogre. I got no lightning damage. Oh, don't you dare. You come back this way, dude. You come back this way. I didn't plan very well for the armored ogres, huh? I got no electric going at all for lightning damage. I'm wondering, do I want to go up front with some stuff? I mean, I could get saw blades bouncing around back here pretty good, probably, too. But I'll save that for later when the mobs are super duper tough. I don't feel really good about this area. I really wanted to use this one as a crossfire type place. I mean, it's very limited on this map where you can get good bounces on your saw blades. And these posts here are one of the places. You need to be slamming more and getting some more combos, gets that coin flowing, but using the stone staff so much. Just go ahead and suicide and get all our health and mana back here. Ooh, man, they pushed right through. I shouldn't have suicided, huh? It's not going to be overrun to the point of no return or anything. Alright, so we need to go more on the ceiling. We can go another row of flowers. And we can start working on more tar. So I'm just going to keep building it back like this. I feel like I got some dead space right there where I should have brought either a single wall trap where I could take advantage of the blade launchers. I maybe should have stuck with the deep freeze instead of going with the spike wall. I was just thinking I already had two forms of freeze in there, so I mean I could have not brought the cannons, I guess, but the cannons bring so much fun factor. It's hard to not bring them. But really, I'm curious to check these confusion flowers because, like, when OMD3 first launched, these things were ridiculously OP. And then they got nerfed because they were ridiculously OP, you know. But then they recently in this update just got a little buff, so. The best XP per hour on every tier is doing the highest difficulty survival map you can do on wave 20 starts. Not wave 23, wave 20 is the best XP per hour. If you're having troubles completing any survivals, then spamming a campaign map like Summit can be effective. But as far as just raw XP per hour, it's all about survivals. And you'll get to a point where leveling just becomes completely trivial for you. Well, the highest difficulty you can do quickly, 301. Yeah, Prom is a real popular one because it's a higher difficulty bracket in Act 3. And the best, of course, would be Glitterhelm prior to hitting Act 4. Glitterhelm survivals offer really nice XP, but you have to be able to do it fast. If it takes you forever to run Glitterhelm, then that's not the one you want to do. You know, because it's all about completions per hour, you know, and then you're getting the maximum benefit of the kind of the XP earning curve by doing the wave 20 starts. You're at the high end of the survival, but you're still getting enough waves off in between having to rebuild, where you're earning really, really nice XP. It seems like the particles on the Confusion Flower might cause some of the latency the game has. It's not bad. The frame drops are not bad, or not latency. You guys know what I mean, the frame rate drops. It seems to be tied to these Confusion Flower explosions more than anything else. Maybe that's all in my head, I'm not sure. Well, my score is pathetic, and I don't feel like these Confusion Flowers are very strong. But, I mean, we're going to have to see as more enemies start pushing in. Yeah, mixed mode is slightly better than regular survival, but it comes down to the completions. Where individually per run, mixed mode is better, but can you get mixed mode done as quick as you can get the survival maps done, you know? If you can, then yeah, mixed mode will be the place to go. I can't believe I got an X13. I mean, that's not a great combo, but I'm surprised I even got that. This setup is, I was hoping this was going to be more of a survivability setup. I was hoping with the additional Confusion Flower explodes that there'd be, you know, there'd be more CC going on, but it doesn't really feel like that's happening. And I feel like this is just terrible that I'm losing this post right here. I almost want to change all this. I mean, I don't even know what I would do in the dead spot. I feel like bringing the spike wall, although I'm getting the extra combo point from the knockdown, I don't feel like it's a great choice. Especially when I can get the knockdown from Egan's Slam, you know? Mods are out for the game? Really? I probably won't play any modded unless they're able to get it going over to consoles. Or do you mean unsupported mods? Or are you talking Steam Workshop? I mean, there would be some mods that would be fun to play with if they were not Workshop, sadly. Well, I mean, are they just cheat mods or are they cool content mods and stuff? I haven't seen any of that. I need to look into that stuff. I mean, if they're just cheat mods, then I probably won't use any of them. But like a mod that added in the Orcs Must Die 2 wind belt, oh, I would use that. Well, I'm trying to avoid barricades in this setup. Every map is a shit map. On Rifted without Rifted Towers, Evil Addicted. I mean, some are easier than the other, but I mean, that's the easiest or the biggest quality of life thing you can do is get your first Rifted Tower for Rift mode. They're all on Nexus. I'll have to look. I don't know. I mean, there was a relatively healthy modding community for OMD2. I know that there's people working on trying to make OMDU available for offline play. But I'm not sure past that. Yeah, the new Hypershard's just like the old ones. You can get it from Prime Incursions. Yeah, it's such wasted wall space, huh? It's driving me nuts.
Okay, here I come. More enemies on the way.
From your first few set for Wisp. I can tell you what I did on launch day of Rifted mode. I got what I was capable of getting from Massacre mode, and then there was like one piece that I was having trouble getting. And I dropped down to Nightmare mode to get it, just to complete the set. And then I was able to blast through all of the Rifted maps on the first day after doing that. But I didn't mess around and try over and over and over again. Like, I tried to get each piece once, and anything I wasn't able to get, I just went down to Nightmare and snagged it. And it's having that first fusion setup in Rifted mode is just a huge game changer, you know? No longer are the Dark Elf Warriors constantly up your butt. Up your buttocks. I'm going to try some weird trap builds later on today in DDA. It'll be fun. I did trap an Aura spawn camp on the keep right before I started this stream. And actually made it through the map. The best pet for general clearing would be the fused Mega Chicken. I'm not using my Jargos enough either. I'm just wasting that combo. Doing a build where sludges beat down the boss? Nice. Right. We're going to keep going back, or do we want to go forward a little? I guess we can keep going back.
More enemies on the way.
I wonder how far we're gonna make it here. I think I haven't tried a real endurance run on this map. I think the farthest I've made it is like maybe wave 55-ish. Right around there somewhere. Well, the problem with the saw blade launchers up here is they're not going to bounce unless I just get lucky and they hit those. I mean, I could put saw blade launchers up there, but it would just be decoration. It wouldn't actually be really doing much. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess, because it would hit the tall mobs, the ogres and the mountain trolls and whatnots. That's the one real issue with bringing the spike wall. That double wall space kind of stinks. Put the saw blades. I don't get what you mean, Luke. Like move all of the saw blades up farther? Or move the entire thing up further? Actually, no, that's a open spot. It would be so nice if the column was right across from that lamppost, huh? I do feel like I'm not utilizing the wall very well, though. Let's rebuild this real quick. Well, see, there's the thing, is I was forcing this one up front. We just went... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll probably, once I build back a little, I will probably build up farther. So I could go like this, and then I'm not losing as much wall space. Actually, I'm still losing that, though. I could go like this. That moves everything up half a tile. But then, instead of having a saw blade here up front, I've got one here in the back. That's the only difference. And I'm actually still missing, aren't I? Nah, well, yeah, I'm still missing. So I'd have to go even one more tile up. And you can't go that half tile in between, it looks like. I'm just going to go back to the way I had it. I mean, eventually I want to have saw blades like covering this area here all along, and then they'll be kind of bouncing all around down here, but I don't want to lose all those combos yet, because a lot of the little guys wind up dying up there. Yeah, I think we're just going to accept it. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty cool up here, because there should be quite a few saw blades bouncing around if I cover this area. I mean, I can always put floor traps in too, and then I'm not losing as many combos, but I'd like to at least build back to here first. Get the ceiling and the floor back to this point.
Good to go. More enemies on the way.
You know what? I think we might do it. Create saw blade hell up there. It actually sounds really fun, Luke. It's going to take a lot of coin. It'll just be a bunch of waves of saving to get it all, I think. Because remember, there's a ceiling too, so we can really have saw blades bouncing around. Nah, it's true endless. It's go, but the mobs scale up every wave, so it gets to the point where, um, like everything has a just an outrageous amount of health, and like every little, just the smallest little crossbow orc will be one-shotting me here before too long. Let's run over and get a quick heal. I'm just going to save some coin here. Like the people that are going to I'm not sure if anybody is going into the hundreds now that saw blade launchers were fixed. I mean, I'm sure somebody has found a way. But people were going into the 100 plus waves, but a big part of that was the saw blade launchers were sticking in enemies doing continuous damage, and it made killing those armored ogres and whatnot at those levels possible. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure somebody has figured a way out by now. I was super anxious to play with these confusion flowers, hoping that they were going to be a little bit stronger like they were in the at the first Stadia launch. But I mean, I will be the first to admit they were completely broken OP. You know? See, because down here I can go with saw blades around the bottom and then saw blades up too, because we do have a ceiling. So all of these enemies are gonna, or all the saw blades are gonna bounce, you know? I'm hoping I make it long enough to make it happen, because it's probably gonna be pretty damn cool down there. We're only up to 6,000 coin right now, though. I got a ways to go. Oh, I see my overlay has the coin blocked. Sorry, y'all. I'm at 6,800, almost 7,000 right now. But, I mean, it's going to take a lot to really deck that area out. But with the acid sprayers having that increased range, I think I could even throw some acid sprayers on the ceiling. Well, I mean, it was the saw blade launchers were admittedly completely broken. That was a bug. So, I mean, I liked them. I used them, I'm not going to lie. But that was clearly a bug. It was not a design intention to have saw blades that stick in enemies hitting 100 times more than they would if they were bouncing around the map. I mean, that's... So, I mean, although the end result is they got nerfed, I mean, it was pretty clearly a bug fix, right? Now, the ceiling lasers, it wasn't... The ceiling lasers, their big benefit is its continuous damage. And their damage got nerfed, but they didn't seem like they were ridiculous damage before. So, those getting nerfed, I do kind of question that one, you know? They didn't say what the cause of it was, but I mean, I'd see it happening all the time, and you guys see how my aim is. I mean, I get headshots when I'm trying, but I try about 0% of the time, unless it's an ogre or something, you know? I usually just spray through the pack trying to earn more combos because of the stone staff piercing. Every mob that's stacked up behind is getting hit when I shoot into the belly of these guys, you know? Yeah, that's where they drop. The good ones, of course, are going to drop from the keep. But then it's random. The pets themselves are both kind of meh. The fusion pets that were added in are quite powerful, but the new pets they added in, like one of them is completely pointless, the armor buff one, because it doesn't allow your armor to go over cap. And you're already going to be at the cap anyway if you're in an upgraded set of armor. So that pet is 100% useless. The other pets I think have potential, but the problem is the RNG is so bad on them with the shot speeds. Like they go down to 0.67 shots per second, and I've farmed literally hundreds of them. I've never seen one at 0.67. I've seen screenshots of them. That's how I know they exist. I'm hoping they bring back the Vamp Gauntlets from OMD2, but without the Wind Belt being as good as it was in OMD2, or as precise as it was, I'm not sure if the Vamps would really give you all that much of a benefit. But I would love to see the game take a route back to the physics direction, where big physics mousetraps were required for the big combos. Standing on top of barricades, spamming Egan slams over and over again is about the most boring thing I've ever done. That's why I haven't been trying to, even remotely trying to compete on the survival leaderboards. It's quite a disappointment. That's the one thing that I'm disappointed about in Orcs Must Die 3. Everything else I think they did really, really good, but I would have loved if OMD2's systems were in place. The scoring system and the physics, you know, like the wind belt, just it sprays in just a huge frontal area. And like in OMD2, you could precisely control exactly where orcs went, you know, and I loved that. That was like half the fun of the game, was building these big silly mouse traps and bouncing orcs all over the place. Just so good. I mean, I'm sure you could practice with the current wind belt and get pretty good with it, but you know, when you're set in your ways and you like the old one, you think it feels rushed? I don't think it feels rushed. I think it's a pretty quality product, really. I mean, there is different things that I would like to see in it, just like everybody, you know. Nah, there's no cross save, John. I don't think the game feels rushed at all. I think the design is really good. I think they did a lot of things really good. OMD2, I absolutely love though, so don't get me wrong. But this one's not done yet, you know? There's more content and everything to come. So, I mean, there's going to be more traps coming, more weapons coming. So this is far from over yet, you know? I am loving it. I mean, I haven't played it once and not had fun, or not enjoyed it. Wave 22, and they're already starting to feel a little bit uppity. With 5 sludges pointed at the boss, he died before the lure could be popped. Damn. That's funny. Let's see. Oops. God dang it, I didn't derped it. I'm gonna have to sell that one before I can put any more down. I done went and derped it. Oh, the sludge launcher hits so hard. I'm gonna do some keep farming with unconventional builds this afternoon. I mentioned it earlier, I tried a, trap and aura spawn camp with explosive traps, gas traps, electric, and snares at every spawn. And it's amazing how clear it keeps the map. So when you're running around killing portals and stuff, like, you just don't see other mobs. You're not having to, like, run through a pack of them to kill a portal or whatever. $30 mil a pop for each one. Woo! That's big damage, man. These things are crazy. Yeah, it's all about being able to keep the CC. Shoot, I forgot to get down there and sell that. YouTube is being a little uppity with the blocking messages today. I've had to tab out like 5 times, and I don't see anything wrong with what people posted. I'm not sure what's going on with the old YouTube algorithm and the bots today. Oh, it didn't like the word kill. That's what it was, I bet. Come on in here, Mr. Knoll. Come on in. No, it's these confusion flowers. My bitrate is right at what I normally stream at. These confusion flowers have a really kind of grainy looking particle effect almost. The explosion on them, those things going off. So I think it's something to do with those. Get down here and sell this. You gonna die? Thank you, Mr. Mountain Troll. Appreciate your death and all.
More enemies on the way.
Spam some of these from over here. We should end up getting a nice bit of saw blade hell bouncing around here. And we can get some acid sprayers up top and then some ground traps down. I mean, it's going to kill big combos, but at the same note, it's going to thin a lot of the little stuff. Every fused damage does double damage to rifted enemies. So yeah, everything that's fusion damage. It's the damage type itself, not the defense. So any defense that does damage, or any weapon that you make a fusion weapon from. There's a lot of blades bouncing around down there. I like it. Now I just need to cover the ground down there with traps. Because right now, I mean, everything that's dying down there, I'm only getting a 2x out of it. One for the bleed and one for the saw blade damage. Oh, I'm at the point now where everything will one-shot me. So, I mean, if I get melee hit by just about anything, it'll either be a one-shot or really close to it. Absolutely. But, I mean, you'll want to work on that pretty quick. But, yeah. Going from 7,000 damage to, or 7,000 power to 5,000 power is huge. Let's alternate them a little. Go up and down. Oh, and these are coming down the path too. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah. You gotta remember that the game is designed for that. That's what makes it such a challenge when you first try Rifted mode, is because the whole game mode is balanced and designed around you having fusion defenses and fusion weapons, you know? So when you don't have them yet and you're still earning them, that's the struggle. Coin is getting a little bit more scarce now. I'm just not getting enough combos, I don't think. Alright, any more saw blades? I mean, we can put some... No, I guess we can't put any there. I thought we could put some along that little side piece. I can put them up on the slanty part, too, of the wall. So there's like another 20 I could throw down in there. That's going to create quite the little mess of saw blade hell, but I don't think I'll get enough coin. I think I'll get overrun before I get it built out. I feel like it was a bad choice bringing the spike wall. Like, for combos alone, I should just be up in there slamming with Egan. But the play is really boring then. I like the pew stuff, you know? Diabolical, what's up, man? How you doing? Playing some DDA, very nice, very nice. I'm gonna be playing a little DDA later on myself. I mean, it's fun seeing the big numbers. I do like seeing the big combo numbers, you know. I think I'll probably, as far as like trying to do any sort of high scoring or get into the top 10 on leaderboards or whatever, I'll probably end up sticking to campaign, which is, you know, I was kind of known for endless mode in Orcs Must Die 2, but I like the finesse combos a lot more than the brute force spammy combos, you know. And in campaign, you gotta finesse them a lot more. You can't just get up in there and do a bunch of Egan slams and have, you know, all of the various status effects on your traps and do that for 2 hours and win, you know. You're gonna have to, and it's no offense to the people doing that, obviously. That's the strat, you know. But for me personally, it just doesn't feel like it's as fun when you're just playing it. They getting thick, and we're only at wave 29. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's just not as enjoyable, you know. We are going to have some serious saw blades going down there. Holy shit, just look at that. That's awesome. Like old money bags might make it through this time unless I get down there and just get them CC'd up. Oh yeah, it would be ridiculous out there if the bug was still going. It actually almost seemed like it still worked on that armored ogre. That seemed like a lot of damage on him right in a short period of time. Maybe they still are a little wonky. Maybe they're not quite right yet. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll find out up front if stuff is dying up front.
More enemies on the way.
That is going to be a crazy amount of saw blades, though. Actually, I think we can get them bouncing through the kill box here, too. We put them on that slant across the way, they might just bounce right... Or, yeah, they're going to bounce right on up through here, unless they hit the stairs. So, we could have some pretty crazy saw blade action here before too long. That is for sure. Knolls are starting to get a little thick, too. See if we can't keep that one knocked down. I don't know, man. I want the confusion flowers to be a little bit better, you know? I mean, are they even worth? Part of me says no. They don't feel like they're worth it anymore. Let's see. So if we start over one, like that. Just go get healed up here. I want to see saw blades bouncing into the kill box. I think that would be really, really awesome. Knolls out the what? Try to keep the Egan slams going here for a minute. Nope, not enough juice. Feels like the trash are kind of starting to push a little hard. Maybe I should get the ceiling finished out here before I keep spamming down in front. I mean, I've got a lot of coins spent down in front already, right? Or maybe I should have gotten the floor done first. And then worried about the stacking that many saw blades. The floor is going to be really expensive. Maybe we can go and get another. We'll go down there, and we'll go up on that one. Mountain troll thick, huh? Yep, not enough. I can also throw some up here shooting backwards into the kill box, and they'll bounce down the way here. And then if I get a lucky bounce, maybe they'll even bounce back. We will find out here in a moment, that's for sure. Big thickness here. Made it about halfway through, no problem. You know, I don't think my darts are upgraded either. I should have checked them. I'm not sure that the darts are upgraded for more damage. What's going on there, Dream Villain? How you doing? Right, let's finish this row of saw blades, and then I'm gonna work on the floor a little up front down here. No, there's no loot in this game. You unlock things with a currency called skulls that you earn from playing. It's the one thing that separates Dungeon Defenders and Orcs Must Die. You know, like, Orcs Must Die has a lot of systems that are way, really, really good systems. But Dungeon Defenders games have loot. And the loot grind is always going to give you more replay value, you know? No, there's very little grind. Just from playing through all of the difficulties and all of the game modes, or just going through and getting 5 skulls on every option possible, will give you more than enough skulls to unlock. I mean, it won't be enough to unlock every single item in the game, but it will be enough to unlock everything you want to use. Oh no. We got Earthlings pushing to the end here already. Yeah, DDA is, well, I mean, it's a loot farm game. It's a game of collecting loot. You know, the Orcs Must Die, the action it's a lot more fun, and it's a lot more necessary. Where in Dungeon Defenders games, a lot of times, you know, you've got to grind a map so many times, right? You know, you're going to have to do map A 200 times before you get the perfect item that you're looking for. Well, I mean, anytime you got to do the same thing 200 times, well, you're going to look for a way to multitask and have it running while you're doing something else, you know? So it's just the game. That comes along with the rare loot collection, I think. Yeah, there's several different characters. This is the best character for combos. But there's characters that have more mana. There's characters that have more maneuverability and can traverse maps very quickly. There's characters that have slightly more health. And then when you're playing through the campaign, the characters all have themed weapons. But I'm past that point now, so I can use anything on anybody. Yeah, exactly. There's no need for AFKing in OMD. Well, we're going to lose our first points here. I can actually Egan Slam the Grenadier into the lava if I line them up. Or actually, no, looks like we're not. I thought we were going to lose points there. I thought there was enemies pushing through to the end. There's no reason his booty needs to be that bouncy. You don't like a bouncy booty? Orcs Must Die 2 is this is very similar to Orcs Must Die 2, but Orcs Must Die 2 was more about physics. This is more similar to OMD 1 as far as like the scoring system and how you earn combos, where Orcs Must Die 2 was more about making big physics mousetraps. Like, I would have one trap here that throws enemies into this wall, and then another trap here that pushes the enemies to this wall, to another trap here that shoots the enemies up into the air, and then you kill them right there. So you made really fun mousetraps throwing the orcs around. And that was, for me, that was one of the big parts of the replay value. Yeah, OMD2 was co-op. That was a big part of the replay value for me personally. A lot of like diehard OMD and OMD2 players didn't like OMDU. Really for the same reason a lot of diehard DD1 players don't like DD2. It's the whole free-to-play thing with the design based off of monetization. This is a wonderful game, Dream Villain. It's well, I mean, you will have a couple of hundred very, very enjoyable hours. Now, the difference is in like DD2, you're going to have a couple thousand really, really enjoyable hours, you know, because of the loot farm. I mean, I enjoyed OMDU as well, but I didn't enjoy it as much. Oh no, I didn't enjoy it as much as I did Orcs Must Die 2. In my opinion, Orcs Must Die 2 was the best game. Now, I like Orcs Must Die 3, and I like it better than OMDU, but I do think OMD2 was the best one, personally. Unchained was super fun, but the problem is just the design of the game based off of a free-to-play monetization system. You know, that's what got it, I think. That's what killed it for people. I mean, it introduced a lot of people to the franchise, because a lot of people play free-to-play games, of course. But it wasn't able to hold the long-term fans. And there goes my first rift point. Boo! It's only wave 37. I shouldn't have set all that up out front. Although it added a big fun factor, it's killed me. Because it's not killing anything. I needed to continue down this tunnel. I mean, I've got this huge, glorious pathway that I could have went all the way down. Which, I mean, it's never too late. But this wave ruined me. Ruined me. I'm going to start selling off this stuff. Or should I just leave it? It just costs too much to deck all this out. I think I'm going to sell all of this, and I'll leave the stuff on this wall. Down at the bottom, you'll see a filter. When you have the inventory open, you can set the filter. I'm going to do another inventory. That's another one of the tutorial videos that's upcoming. There's going to be some inventory management type stuff. I got some of it sold anyway. That'll allow me to build out a little further. Down here, you got a really good opportunity to force everything down and up against this wall. But I think I'm at the point where I really need to be hanging out down here now and just spraying through the crowd, not trying to fish for combos or dying every 2 seconds. And then, of course, as soon as I say that, I die. But you guys get the theory, right? Oh man, this is bad news. These are all fire fiends too. They're all really, really tanky. Bad build is bad. I had bigger hopes for the Confusion Flower. I might try it in a little different setup, though. Did I knock any of them in? I got rid of one. Ah, dang it. Not enough mana to keep trying to knock them down. Alright, let's just let those two go, and I'll try to minimize the bleeding here. Try to stop the bleeding. It definitely went bad. It went bad quick. One wave is all it took to go really, really wrong. Now I got a little bit more of it sold.
More enemies on the way.
You gotta remember, these saw blade launchers are not the OP-ness that they used to be, too. Because they were crazy, crazy OP. So relying on them to get the kills is not necessarily the best thing anymore. I mean, they still seem really powerful, though. But they're not shredding enemies like they were before, that's for certain. Nice, Mr. Foster. Congrats. They were all pretty fun, I thought. The DLC ones, the Jurassic Steps ones were a bit of a challenge, but the rest of them were all super fun to play through. It's an endless mode only map, Fisk. It's only available in endless mode. I screwed it up too. This is one of my favorite endless maps to do just because you do have this ridiculous hallway here. And this build is just bad. Not getting the combos, so since I'm not getting the combos, I'm not getting the coin. You know.
More enemies off the way.
Rinse and repeat, bad news all the way around. Fusion flower here. See if we can get them turning around. This is a fun map for sure. There's a couple of maps that are endless mode only, Fisk, which was kind of cool, you know, having a map that's unique to that that particular gameplay mode. I thought it was pretty awesome. Moneybags is going to make it out, but he's only worth the coin right now. He's not worth any rift points, but it's not worth it trying to stun him and headshot him down. I like the art style too, and the map design. I think all the characters look really cool. All the enemies, all of the models of all the enemies look pretty awesome. Shit, man. It's all over if these guys make it through. And they're pretty thick now, too. What do I even do at this point? Try to get them turned around with a confusion flower? That mountain trolls through. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep him down, I don't think. Yeah. We did that ping pong thing. I just really loved the whole physics thing. It was, to me, it was just a wonderful addition to the game, you know? What? Is this guy gonna follow me all the way back in here? I'll see if I can't walk him all the way back. Make sure he's still mad at me when he gets up. Come on up this way, you big dumb troll. It's the glorious thing about trolls. They are not the brightest folks. Come on back up in here, Mr. Troll. Same for DD Ogres, oh yeah. They didn't win any awards for their smarts, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I need to get some combos on this wave or I'm just not going to have enough coin to get anything done. So I might do a little Egan slamming here for a wave or two. The other thing too is the Egan slam stuns the larger mobs. So it knocks the smaller ones back, it stuns the bigger ones. So you get a free stun, which, you know, CC, of course, is a wonderful thing. Doesn't look like I'm really getting many combos, though. Oh, man, that dude walked right through all that. I don't have any mana left to keep him stunned, either. Oh shit, an armored ogre. Just what I needed. Bam. He's gonna be worth... Oh, or maybe I'll be able to keep him here. He turned around. The Confusion Flower saved the day. They're... the diminishing returns on the CC stacks up. Gets pretty intense too there. We can get some more confusion going. Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, going to a fuse set. Only losing 200 power. That's nothing. And you'll gain it all right back. That's the thing, is once you start farming the bonus waves and really fine-tuning the passives and stuff you get on gear, your stats will go through the roof. Acid puts corrosive on them, which is supposed to reduce their armor and make them take more physical damage, but since we don't see any numbers, it's hard to see that actually in play. But plus, it's a additional combo point. Well, I mean, beating the Lycan King is about your DPS, not your build. If you're struggling with the Lycan King, then bust your rogue out, put a decent weapon on him, and go ham. You know. Well, I mean, that's what the Lycan King is 100% all about, is your damage. Your build only has to hold for a very short time. Gotta get them wisps going there, Dream Villain. EV's just your buff beamer. That's not as important, getting the EV's power all up high. Get 10k on your wisps and you will AFK that map. Ah, that's the difference. Wisps don't ignore the ogres, they melt the ogres. They ignored the ogres last week. Oh, then you need to take a look at your build, or your DPS is too low. I mean, that's just it. I mean, you got 10k power, you should literally be AFK in that map, and not doing anything until you get to the boss fight. And then the boss fight, you bust out your DPS hero, and go melt the boss's face. 10k is pretty thick, man. You love crit-based glass cannon builds? They're always super fun. That's what I always played in World of Warcraft. I had to have my glass cannon, you know. Get in the lava, mister. Just get in the lava. Both of you, get in the lava. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Had a heavy push through, though. I only got 4 rift points left. I think this is just over here. It's a bad, it was a bad design. The Confusion Flower didn't get it. I got too much unused wall space with the spike wall taking up that much. Yeah, the short lane ogre, for sure. That's an RNG element that you can get nabbed on pretty quick. You can throw a little 2DU wall there, though, and it usually completely solves that. Even not even using a waller. Like, I throw one down with my buff beam EV sometimes, and it completely resolves that. One rift point remaining. Boo!
More enemies on the way.
I mean, I feel like I'm just screwed here. Yeah, rift points is what you're trying to protect. That big 1 in the middle of the screen basically says, you are screwed. If any enemy at all makes it through, it's over. It's a bad build. Bad build is bad. Confirmed. I was just really, really hoping with that buff to Confusion Flowers, they were going to be just glorious again. Now there's Rift Lord difficulty. Yeah, this is over now. there's Rift Lord difficulty where you have half as many Rift points, but there's not a Bloons TD6 type mode like that now. All right, boo, boo. Let's try another one. Which map do we want to do? Side entrance is really fun. Coastal hallways is fun. Switchbacks is a fun one. The Great Room. I haven't done close quarters yet. Here you can wrap them around the rift. Let me see. Well, maybe we'll do some close quarters. Let's see what we got here. See, here in close quarters, you got all this room in the back. So you can like barricade across and then have the enemies go down these walls all the way around. Not even sure. Yeah, I just don't even feel like doing close quarters, to be honest. I want to do something a little more aggressive. Close quarters is one of those. It's a really good one to do. I made it to like 120 on Stadia on that one. It's a really good one to do when you've got a movie or whatever to watch on a second monitor. It's one of those kind of matches. I want to give the flowers another shot, but what is the map to do for flowers? Side entrance might be all right. That map kind of stinks, in my opinion. It's not one of my favorite maps. Let's try a side entrance. Here we've got this as our last resort hallway, and then you can do the close quarters thing and take them around the walls too. But what do we want our loadout to look like? I do want to give the confusion flowers another shot. I feel like I can go with a really similar loadout. You see, we want another. I think we want another wall trap. Or actually, no, I think we're good. I can get rid of the jar of ghosts, and we can go with another trap of some sort, though. We can actually go with a ceiling trap, I think. I got no fire damage in the killbacks either.
Wall trap only. My bad.
Let's get rid of this. Now, what do we want as a ceiling trap? We got no... We could go with a shock zapper, maybe. Or we can just use that area for more flowers along the ceiling. And then we could go with, like, a scorcher, perhaps. Little floor scorcher action. And then that will add fire damage into the mix, which is going to be two more combos. Let's try that out.
That'll work.
Go something like that. And we'll just use this to get through wave 1. I might get pushed on wave 1 here. Actually, maybe I should just not try to do any combos. Well, I mean, if I sit back and get bigger combos in wave 1, then I'm going to get a lot more coin.
They've broken through a gate.
Do I want to just do that, or do I want to shoot them? Let's just do it. Let's go for the combos. Try to get a little bit more coin built up here for the first wave. I didn't bring any electric, which is normally a mistake. All right, there we go. Got the wave 1 survived. So how do we want to do this? We want to do them like L shapes.
More enemies on the way.
Because here we want to have a crossfire area with saw blades. So we want the enemies to come down, walk across to here. Or do we? Do we just want to have the saw blade? I mean, having that crossblade saw blade area would be super nice, though. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's plan for that. I'm not going to get as much effectiveness out of my second spike wall, but... What? Something snuck by me. I wasn't looking. God dang it. Had to have been a runner, right? The floor spikes reset so ungodly slow is the main problem I have with them. Plus, they do hit really hard, which isn't necessarily a good thing because you lose out on all your super early game combos. This needs to go up. That way we can get saw blades on the ground. Let's get a Scorcher in like that. We'll throw a slow there. So you know what? Let's go with another Scorcher right here. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then I'll have to throw some rando stuff out here to deal with the cobalts and whatnot. Yeah, if you completely block a lane, the AI will just have them take the shortest path, so they'll just smash on through. Smash on through. That's how you end your match. If you're doing a endless mode or whatever, and it's time, you know, you're ready for dinner, or you want to go to bed or whatever. That's how you end it. You can just block the exit of your kill box off, and the enemies will just smash right through the whole thing. I mean, or you can just go AFK and let it run. You know, eventually it's going to lose. Oh, it's such a fun game, Dream Villain. It really is. Alright, so what do we want to do? We're going to go flowers in the kill box. We'll go darts right outside of the kill box. And then we'll go acid sprayers all the way over. So that's how we'll do our ceiling. The darts hit in a 3x3 trap grid. It's actually 6x6 because if you look at the trap grid, like this is actually 2 tiles for 1 trap. So like this would be a 2x2. I need to be getting some more combos though. My score is absolutely ferocious. I think I'm just killing them too far up front. Well, they will. Twilight. It's just not on the agenda yet. But, I mean, there's no doubt that they will. There will be a DD3. I think DDA has been successful enough. Even though it's not super successful, it is a retail product. So, like DD2, you require millions and millions of players to make any money off of it because it's free to play. DDA, besides people that got it some promotional version of the game or whatever, it's everybody pays. So it's a lot easier to be, or it requires a lot less to be successful in that sort of environment. Go like this and move them over. We'll put our little saw blade hell in right here. We don't have enough coin for yet. And then here, we'll bring them back down, but we'll try to throw them over with a spike wall. Got a lot of building to do on this kill box still. Saw blade hell. It's an official term, Twilight. Not really. But, I mean, it's the obvious name. For that little area, that little transition area. I need to get another brimstone down in the back there. I don't want to be losing any more rift points to these runners, right? Three skulls. I will yoink that bad boy. Alright. So where are we going from here? We got no coin to work with. That just tells me my combos are absolute trashed here. So I think we go another floor scorcher right here. And then next we need to build the ceiling out a little bit further, I believe. Started farming monkeys at 2 billion, now you're at 300 billion. Easily. Their dream billion. Villid. You get so much coin just farming something. I mean, you're getting 4.5 bill-ish for every wave 23 keep start. You know? And like I try to do that 10 times a night before I go to bed. That's 40 billion gold earned plus just doing my late night snack. You're at 9.2 trillion now, Aramir? I believe it. I mean, Aramir's had trillion gold days. That's just huge, you know? Let's see, let's go. Couple more dim guys. I don't know what I'm going to do up front, but I'm going to have to do something up front before long here because the sappers are going to be pushing in. It's a lot of hours. Aramir puts in a whole lot of hours. Go flowers. Another benefit of doing the kill box like this is the explosions from the flowers is going to eventually knock some orcs over. And they have an out, not having one straight row of barricades. Come on in, Mr. Knoll. Come on in. Oh, we got frozen right up front. Boo. That's where my 20 came from, y'all. Not with this build. Thanks so much for subscribing, Matt. I appreciate it a ton. Welcome to the channel. Not so much from this build, or not at all from this build, but on this map, my X20 combo, which I'm not set up for combos on this run, but that's where it came from. I don't think anybody's gotten one higher than that, or not that I've seen. Somebody may have. Solo. You can get up to a 23 in a group, and theoretically you can get up to a 21 solo. Alright. I got a little bit of coin that time, not a ton. Let's just spread the acid sprayers out a little. We'll go with one more flower. And we should end up having more kobolds coming in now. This is where the trap reset trinket with that heals barricades would be so helpful. Is times like these, you know? Yeah, here come the sappers. Here comes a gnoll. Let's get a combo on this gnoll first. Oh man, he got knocked back really quick. That's unfortunate. Gonna have to do something about those sappers. Now normally I would just throw some ceiling lasers up top and that would handle like the first 25-30 waves of them, you know, but I don't have ceiling lasers in the build, so that throws that out the window. There's 15 now. That's not bad considering this is not even a combo setup. And I didn't Egan slam. This confusion from Egan slam on little orcs is the same as the confusion flower confusion. So I wouldn't be getting a bonus point there, but I would get a bonus point for the slam of the damage and the knockback. So, like the Egan Slam plus just left click spam with the Stone Staff would be an X4 by itself. Alright, what next? What next? Well, I mean, we got the sappers, right? And the place to stop the sappers is up front. But how do I want to do it? I mean, I could set up massive filters up here down later on, but I actually kind of want to go back more than I want to go forward because I want to go around the rift. So let's just keep building this way, I think. That's all we can do. Holy crap, really? Drop 2 of those then. We'll do that. I think I'm going to bring them down and then have them come along this wall and around, assuming I live that long. Have them come all the way around, and then they can come back up to here to go into the core or into the rift. Nola in the water. X4. Nola in the drink. Where to get godly accessories? They're rare on Massacre or Hardcore Rifted survival chests. And they're still not guaranteed that they're going to be godly. But that's where you get them. From doing the bonus waves. Like, most of my really good ones all came from the keep. But you can get pretty decent ones from doing the bonus waves too. The Liking King bonus waves. Combos are what generates your score, but it also, the combo value depends on how much coin you get when you kill an orc. But like for high scoring the map, having big combos, of course, runs your score up. But just in a situation like this, where I'm really concerned about having enough coin to get the map built out, the combos mean that I'm generating more coin per kill, and it's considerable. So it's definitely a big aspect of the game. The higher your average combos, the better off you'll be. That Cyclops mage dying there. He's being quite irritating. All right. Keep building it around. And see, not having that trap reset trinket means the only way I'm going to get these barricades healed now is by selling them. Actually, I'll get another break. So I'll get one more free heal. Yeah, the bottom, or it's actually blocked by my overlay, but like the cost of the trap. So for example, like to put down one of these acid sprayers, it's 1,000 coin. So it's kind of the currency you earn through an individual map. Damn mages. Oh man, we got grenadiers. Oof. Grenadiers suck. We got a null hunter too. I'm gonna cheese these. The grenadiers are player aggro, not rift aggro. So they don't try to escape. So with that in mind, when they do escape, they're worth 0 points. So in my opinion, what I did right down there just now was kind of cheesy, but it is pretty widely accepted by the player base to just, that's how you deal with the nulls. I feel a little guilty every time I do it, but yeah, no. That's the meta. I'm not going to sell these barricades and try to replace them because I believe I'm going to get another opportunity there. These confusion flowers are definitely just not doing the trick, though. They're not what I was hoping they were going to be. They were so broken OP right early at Stadia launch that I think I may have just set my expectations too high for them. But they're not what they were then. 100%. I usually do, Saigon. I really like those. I'm using these just because they were just changed. They just got a buff in the update last week, and I haven't had a chance to check them out yet. So I wanted to pop in, and I wanted to give them enough usage today to give a fair opinion. You know. Let's see, I think I needed to sell one of these and one of these for Scorchers. Have one Scorcher facing this way. And then another Scorcher here facing this way. Or I could even have... Yeah, I want this one facing this way. That way if it flipped anything, it'd flip them back into the goo. Couldn't get that Knoll killed quick enough. If he would have died just a second earlier, that 13 probably would have been a 16 or a 17. But the combos were dropping off of him too fast. I got a lot of coins saved up now, though. I need to get this area situated. I thought I got one more break, but... Ah, shoot, I lost the front one. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it back. Come back here and get some heals. Or not. This one might be decent. I mean, it depends on if I can get it built out or not. And it looks like I can't remember where your last break comes. But I feel like I've got one more break coming, but maybe I don't. Maybe I just need to get good and sell that stuff on the fly and quit crying about it, huh? Got some splodies coming. Let's get them. Should be a Knoll coming too. I wish he'd hurry up and get here. There he is. Couldn't see. I think we got a 5 or a 12 on him. Walking on back. Get some heals. Alright, here comes another Knoll. 2 of them, actually. See if we can't do something on these guys. That Cyclops mage right in the middle of the kill box is not helping anything, though. No. One of them is still out there. Shoot, he's back here now. Come on, dude. Ah, I lost him. Yeah, I don't know, though. The Window of Butterfly seems so much better than the Confusion Flower. You still go 10. It's 10 to keep your buff up 100% of the time. And you use the Spinning Steel passive. For the Warden, the Squire, and the Monk, you can keep your boost ability up 100% uptime with only 10 mana regen. On the Squire's case, you use Spinning Steel, you keep your buff up, and you go with pet damage. You go with a Monkey King pet. And then, shoot, I sold the wrong one. God damn it. I might as well just, well, I'll just throw it back. Come on in, Knowles. I can't get that guy killed fast enough. Got no combo off of him. I got 13,000 coin now, though. I need to get over the floor trap situation and get this thing built. Let's go ahead and continue with what we've been doing. Alright, front barricade got wrecked. Oh no, is this one? That's an easy fix. Oh no, it's the whole enchilada. Holy shit. Alright, luckily I had all that coin I was sitting on. Mountain Troll right in the mix there. I'm gonna be doing a video on that Squire build. It's the strongest DPS in the game right now, Ark. But I've got really, really awful RNG going with getting those swords to drop, and I just cannot get a decent one. I have yet to find a spinning steel sword from the keep that has all 3 hero stats on it. And I mean, we're talking in hundreds of runs. The hero-specific stuff is way, way rare. Like the generic ones that you can use on anybody, those are dropping like a dime a dozen. But that hero-specific ones are just super duper rare. I gave up on the Squire for a moment. I've been trying to put together a proton cannon set, or an energy cannon set for the EV. And, I mean, I farmed 20 plus weapons per day, and I've still not seen the Protean Cannon Mark II, or whatever the item set is called. I mean, that's crazy, right? Alright, let's get just a row of brimstone up here to start working on a little sapper protection. Oh, and it did nothing. Those sappers ran right over it all. I just placed it, too. So they were definitely up. Gonna need to do something a little more up front, I think, for the sappers. See, that armor ogre just melted really, really fast. Now, is that because the corrosive from the acid cannons is actually doing its job now? Where it wasn't before? Because there was a change to that, too. I've tried it. It's not, James. Last night, I figured I would test that theory. I actually put all EVs in the deck to loot the chest, and I still didn't get one. With nothing but EVs in the deck over the course of like 10 runs. And I actually got the Huntress one on a couple of them. Actually, I got the Huntress one on one, and I got the Mana Bomb one for the Apprentice on another one. That's with all EVs in the deck. I mean, it's you know, it was one of those things I had to try, but it's definitely not weighted for that. And like my first spinning steel piece, I got without having a Squire in the deck. Actually, the first, well, I always had the EV in the deck, so the only Protean, it's because I want it. That's why it's not dropping, because RNG absolutely hates me. That's the real reason it's not dropping. Yeah, you can get it on any map. It can come on staffs or crossbows. But it's because right now I want it that I cannot seem to find it. When I was looking for spinning steel weapons, I had the same problem. I could never find a spinning steel weapon. It's quite frustrating with those hero-specific ones. Because remember, you got to get a good one. You can't just get a POS that's got it on there just to equip it. I mean, if I was looking for that, then I would have it already. But you got to get something. There's no point in putting a build together if you're not going to farm out the right weapon, you know? So getting the Protean Cannon Mark II, and I need it on a throne room weapon as well. But getting it and... Actually, you know what? I want to try a throne room trap build too this afternoon, now that I think about it. But getting it and then getting it with a good roll on it is just brutal. Yeah, well, I mean, trading is going to make all that much easier. It's really the answer. Besides the Aramir factor, it's just the answer to the more obscure stuff, you know? Oh, absolutely, Uzar. That's what it's all about, right? Gives you motivation to keep playing. Alright, I got 15,000 coin. It is time to decide what we're going to do back here. Got to be really careful not to snub the enemies off too bad. I'm not sure how I want to path them through here. I'm sure there's an optimal way. Hey, you'll be the black market of DDA. Here's a 17. That was with an Egan slam, but yeah, I should build the rest of this before I bother with that, huh? Shit, man. These dynamite archers are gonna destroy all of my barricades. God damn it. It's losing them like crazy. Everything hits so hard now. So we need one here. We need one there. We need one there. Oh, shoot. We're gonna lose some here. Or nah, they're pretty low. These barricades haven't even gotten any real use yet, and they're already about to die from those dynamite archers. Just 16 as well. So, I mean, the combo potential, I think, is here. It's just a matter of, am I going to be able to get it set up enough to survive anything? The trap reset trinket would just be glorious right now, though. I'm almost debating on not doing endless modes without it anymore. Yeah, it's completely me. They're shooting at me. And if I stand there by where the barricades are, when they come in, they're going to blow up the barricades. It's 100% user error. But I keep wanting to go up there to get some Egan slams in and fish for the combos, you know, and I'm not paying attention to what's going on the minimap. Because the dynamite archers are very clearly marked on the minimap, you know? I mean, the safest thing to do would be to sit right here and spray down the lane. But how boring is that? That would be 100% the safest thing to do. Then when the armored ogres come in, get up there and get some stuns in. You gotta always be really careful and always leave a full barricades space of pathing, or it will cause the enemies to wig out and start just smashing shit. Alright, come on, Knowles. Come on in. I couldn't get the kill quick enough. Boo! All the combo points fell off. Wave 25 is what it takes to get 5 skulls. So, I mean, 6 more waves and I'll at least, I mean, I've already 5 skulled this one. But at least I would meet the base requirement, of completion. Anything shy of that, no. I'm playing around with these confusion flowers. This is 100% not a scoring setup at all. The confusion flowers got a pretty hefty change in last week's update, but I just still don't feel like they're all that fantastic, But I wanted to give them a good try. So this is the second endless map that I've done with them. Wanted to give them a fair attempt, And I just don't feel like they're... I mean, they're obviously they're valuable, but they're not necessarily worth taking over something else. And like I said, I mean, I'll be the first one to admit they were completely broken OP when the game first launched on Stadia. The lasers just got nerfed too, but yeah, the lasers are consistent damage. It's guaranteed one combo no matter what. If the electrocute procs, it gives you another, plus a stun. So, I mean, the lasers all day, for sure. But, I mean, you never know until you try, right? Gotta play with the toys to see how good the toys are. And these ones aren't very good. Plus, the ceiling lasers give you really awesome sapper protection, which I'm not getting right now. Well, you know what? Should have put... I'll sell that one. I'm going to move this spike wall up too. I'm going to sell that and that. Or try to at the end of the wave. Looks like we got some sappers rolling in now. See if I can't get them. Well, we got them. That was easier than expected. Wasted my mana back here doing Egan slams in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I'm going to be able to generate enough coin to get my last resort built out. I mean, we'll have to see. I'm in kind of the sweet spot as far as combos for this setup. The thing the lasers give you is it's just that constant damage, they never turn off. So that just is really huge, It's hard to deny that's the effectiveness of that. Okay, I got grenadiers, so I'm going to come back here. Yeah, it's a co-op. All the Orcs Must Die, everything is a co-op experience in OMD. OMD3, anyway. OMD2 as well, everything can be co-opted. Lasers are awesome. Plus, they just got a big cool factor. I mean, what's better than something that's really effective? Something that's really effective and looks cool as hell. That's a nice combo, right? It's similar but different. It's the same genre, action defense. Orcs Must Die is, it's a different strategic value because you can path enemies. And then Dungeon Defenders, of course, is loot-based, so it's all about grinding the loot. There's no loot in Orcs Must Die. But it's an absolutely wonderful game. I would certainly suggest it to anyone that's in the market to buy a new game. Shoot, do I want to put some cushion up here just in case? I mean, let's just do it, because I look like I'm about to have troubles with these barricades back here. And alright, let's see. Let's get this filled out a little bit more. Let's go with another one there. Come around this way. Oh, shoot, I forgot to sell. I'm going to put that up high. I want to sell that and that. Can't go behind that one. Yeah. Oh, I agree 100%. It's a breath of fresh air, right? Plus, it's more to it than just the wisps. The wisps are super powerful, but the beaming blossoms are super powerful. The sludge launchers are actually the strongest damaging defense in the game. And they're AoE. So, I mean, they're just ridiculous. So, not only is it just something different, but it's something different with a lot of options. So, yeah, it's been super fun. Yeah, people still play DD2. They actually had an update back, what, a month or so ago. It's got a decent, pretty decent amount of players playing it right now. Yeah. Aramir was testing that earlier. He said with 5 sludges pointed at where the boss comes in on the keep, you can actually kill the boss with the sludges prior to even detonating the trap. Having 5 of them pointed to right where he would be standing. DD2 is definitely a fun game. I mean, particularly for no one who's never played it before. But, I mean, for the updates that are there and coming now for a veteran player, it just doesn't really bring that much to the table, you know? It's like a reason to pop in and check the game out again. But, like, after you play it for a few days, you will have grinded out all the new stuff already and be done again. So, not a ton brought to the table there. But, certainly worth checking out. Barricade replacement duty. Ooh. Get a nice little saw blade launcher hell going here too. Here we can actually do a quad on each side. That would be nice. Oh yeah. Oh, you baddies are gonna be screwed that has to walk through that mess. Holy shitballs. What do we want to do? Let's slow them right here. Can't put one there. Get that sold. I wanted to sell this too, but oh well, too late.
More enemies on the way.
Move this up now. Oh, we can't move it up anyway because of the... I mean, I could flatten it, but I kind of wanted the knockback. Let's just leave it how it was. Wow, that barricade's about to be shit on, right? Ooh, we got a big thick ogre. Oh, I didn't even see I'd lost that one. Crap, I don't have enough coin for it. Needs 800 coin, quick like. I don't want any more of them to drop though, so I'm going to come back here. Oh, come on, 800. Where are you? Going up so slow now. I'm only at wave 23, for God's sakes. There it is. All right. Whew. That would have been a really big deal breaker right there. At this point, it's more about the kill streaks than the combos as far as the coin generation goes. You get a pretty nice payday off the kill streaks too. I mean, early game, it's no comparison to the combos, but late game, the value from kills drops down considerably.
More enemies on the way.
Come on, Knowles. Oh, 14. Can't get the other one killed quick enough. Ooh. I'm at wave 24. I only got one more wave to go for my 5 skull at least. Score is a little atrocious at this point, but that's not what today's run was about anyway. Always nice to have. Chaos 8 expeditions, and you can craft to Chaos 9 gear is the current version of DD2. But, I mean, originally they promised that the expeditions would go all the way up to Chaos 10. I mean, whether that happens or not, we'll have to see, but that's what was promised years and years and years ago. Ryu, what's going on, man? How you doing? Well, welcome back there, Venix. Hopefully everything's going good for you. Is that your slice and dice build there, Aramir, that you're talking about? I haven't, Rio. I haven't had a chance to. I've got so much stuff to play right now. Oh, the sludges. Gotcha, gotcha. I mean, it's a very good problem to have, having too many games to play, you know? I've got a video I need to work on tonight that's, it's a sponsored video, but it's a city builder survival type game. It looks like it'll be fun. And then I'm going to be doing a DDA stream later on today. Alright, everything tore up here. Got a bunch of stuff I'm going to lose, but it's not the end of the world quite yet. I wonder... Yeah, that'll work. They'll take a mountain troll or whatever to set them off, but... That'll work, that'll work. Mountain trolls are good. Uh-oh. Explodes on the way. If I can't get out front. Oh no, I'm stuck. Shit. Well, they got one of my cushion barricades though, so that's not too bad. Punched in the face. Wave 25. Got to complete this one for the 5 skull. I think I'll be able to complete this one. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but... Got a bunch of dynamite archers in up there. Stay away from the barricades till those guys are dead. No, we got grenadiers coming anyway. I'm just gonna cheese them into the rift here. Got one more. Yeah, so there's 2 dynamite archers, it looks like, on the mini-map up in the pack still. And they are dead. Oof, punched. Are you using just sludges? Are you using other things? Well, I mean, besides like R's and stuff, are you using sludges and wisps, or is like your main damaging defense sludges? I tried a flame burst build last night, but I was using flame burst spam, you know. So I mean, I was still using auras and gas traps, but flame bursts were the bulk of the damage, and did not work out. I got owned. I got owned super quick. All right, what do we got? We got 4,000. I feel like there's a ton I could do up front. And beams, nice. The beams are so fun to use. They got a pretty large coolness value to them, you know? Let's see, if we go 1 here and then 2 here, we can do another heavy-duty blade wall spam here. Need a bunch more coin. But we can do another 4x4 there. 8 blade walls is just gonna shred some shit. Oh man. I'll get a tar here. I mean, I feel like when I start getting pushed back here that there's gonna be... It's gonna be a pretty rough time for anything trying to push through what's back here, you know? Well, we got our 5 skulls anyway. But yeah, the Confusion Flower is not all I thought it was gonna be. Sad times. Right, we only got 900, so I don't really have enough. Well, I mean, I can continue on this, but we're going to need 2,800 just to finish that. And we haven't done anything on the ceilings back here yet either. I think he's just referring to instead of just wisp spam. Instead of using a row of wisps, using a row of beams and sludge. But I mean, sludge they literally are the hardest hitting defense in the game, plus they're AoE. So I mean, it's just gonna shred a boss, you know. I mean, you get them upgraded and buff beams on them, and you've got 4 or 5 of them there. That's going to be like 150 million damage every second and a half. Just pop, pop, pop. You know, plus anything that's on the ground near it is just going to evaporate. Still got a dynamite archer up in there. I wanted to try to get a combo on that knoll, but... All right, so that should be almost enough to fill in this. Oops, wrong trap. That's why it wouldn't fit there. You need a little bit more. Then we'll go with a tar trap right here, and then we still need to get dart spitters and stuff up top. Come on, Noel, get here. No, just can't kill him quick enough. Alright, we got a meaty bunch of saw blades back here. Holy crap, huh? Only 900 coin. Oof. And then I want another barricade right about like that. Is that going to snub it off? Nah. Right there I think would be fine. Actually, I should move both of these up half a tile, though, and put saw blade launchers below them. In fact, I'm going to do that. As soon as these enemies clear here. Don't have much. Looks like just that ogre's left. There we go. So let's move these up. Then we'll go with that right there. And then as soon as I get the coin, we'll go saw blade launchers around the bottom there. Wave 29, I guess it's not, besides my barricade issues, I do feel like I would have been better off just losing a combo point and going with a trap reset trinket. Because this is a big problem, you know, all these barricades being so low. There's just no room for error. And like right now, I'm walking such a fine line. Most of the time, I don't even have enough coin to replace them if one goes down. I think maybe I should save this 1,000 because there's a bunch of them up there that are really flimsy right now. Just gonna keep spraying them now. I mean, we got a hefty last resort back here, right? Yeah, not yet. So, I mean, maybe the flowers are doing better than I'm giving them credit for, right? But, I mean, if I didn't have the flowers, I would have window of butterflies going on. Mountain Troll getting close, but he's gonna have a real bad time when he gets over here. I need to get the ceiling going up here too. But this might hold up for a few minutes. We'll have to see. I mean, it seems pretty good. Generating some decent upper middle class combos there without even trying to. It comes down to the mountain trolls and the armored ogres at the end of every wave. They're just so damn healthy, right? All right, now what do I want to do? Do I want to replace any of these that I know are getting low, like these two are about to get shit on? I don't have enough coin to do them both. I can only do one at a time. Yeah, well, we'll do this one since that's the one I sold. We'll try to do that one next wave.
More enemies on the way.
But we're getting built up back here pretty nice. We need ceiling stuff down and then more floor stuff, I believe. 20 seconds or less. Damn, nice air beer. So are you setting up the map for the map to run without the sludges? And just having the sludges there specifically just for the boss? Or are you using the sludges to kill trash mobs too? Got it just for the boss? Nice. Ah, replace the DST with sludges in that one stack build. Nice. So just 4 of them, and you've got them all pointed over towards that, what, southeast side bait?
There are enemies in our rift room.
Cheese these grenadiers. You can get 5 sludges to the west side. Nice. To the west side bait.
They're almost there.
Well, Moneybags dropped a little love up there for me.
At the rift.
Alright, what do we want to do here? We need some ceiling stuff in. Now, are they going to trigger? I think they'll still trigger, right? I mean, we'll find out when stuff starts pushing back here. But it's holding up pretty darn good. I mean, seems to be holding strong. I'm going to be up front here when it ends so I can sell this other barricade that's all wrecked up. All right, get on back.
More enemies on the
And keep working on this. Got another one there, but that one, if that one goes, I don't actually lose any pathing, so not a huge problem. Yeah, hell, this just may work out. You know what, on these waves that I don't have any splodies, I really need to get up here and get some slams in. Out of juice when they all got knocked down. Fail. I mean, if you don't see any dynamite archers or any cyclops mages or anything like that, I mean, there's no reason not to come up here and slam and try to generate some combos, because that's going to run the coin up, right? Until I get punched in the head by an ogre. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming DDA later on there, Jake. When I get done with this map, I'm going to take a little bit of a lunch break. And probably take like an hour break or something. And then I'll be right back streaming some DDA. I want to try some kind of experimental builds tonight. Play around with some different stuff. Going to use some traps. Going to use, well, I'm definitely going to use some traps. That's what I want to play around with first, to be honest. What next? More, actually we can go with some acid sprayers. We'll get some more darts. I'm still curious if these darts are going to trigger. I think they will. The taller mobs should be way within the trigger area there. You know, I think I'm just going to not shoot this armored ogre. He's almost dead. I was going to say, I want to see what's going to happen back here with stuff. I want something to make it back here. Because it's looking pretty nice. Cyclops mage up in there. There's a thick old armored ogre, but he's walking the other way. So the flowers are doing their job with him. Will he make it? I mean, we can even get more flowers in. Nope, just that one, it looks like. We can get a shitload more acid sprayers in. Go ahead and replace this while we can. And let's see, 900. We can go with another dart there. time to get your slams in is when all these little squishy guys are rolling up, because they're going to be a lot easier to get killed in a decent time frame and get those double digits, you know? Got a mage up there now, though. I'm not going to risk my barricades. And it stinks, too, because we got those gnolls coming. Shoot, I didn't see if the traps went off there. Shit, and I got another barricade about to go. This mountain troll is going to make it in here. Let's just see what this guy does. See how it works out for him. Okay, well, the ceilings are going off, so we're good there. And he got turned completely around by a confusion flower. That's nice. Oh, we might get a pretty decent score out of all this. We'll have to see. Or not a decent score, but we might make it to a decent wave number. The score I'm already way behind on. All right, only 700. Well, let's continue on with what? We can go with another flower. Where do we want it? Right there, looks wonderful. The magic missile is single target with a slow fire rate is the problem. It does hit hard, but it's just one target with a slow fire rate. So it's hard to justify it. The flame burst, however, is hitting like a truck as well, and that's an AoE. I played around with flame burst a little last night. Failed miserably, but I was trying flame burst spam builds on the keep. Couldn't get any of them to work, but it was fun messing around with them. Watching them go crazy. Well, this is lasting longer than I expected it to. So, I mean, the confusion flowers have got to be doing something good. Now, obviously, I can't go up there and really watch it, or I'm just going to get wrecked. Actually, I probably could on this one. I don't see any mages or dynamite archers or anything. Nothing's dying now is the problem. That's a lot of ogres, huh? Holy shit, man. Look at them all. Uh-oh. We lost one up there because of my screwing around. Let's see. What did we lose? We lost the front ones. That's not too terrible, to be honest. Those are just our cushion anyway. Or no, this was our cushion. We lost an internal one. Definitely want to get that back. I do think that there's a lot more viable towers than what you're seeing people use at the moment. Like on the Apprentice, the Flame Burst is going to be quite usable on a lot of maps. A lot of Lycan King bonus waves. The LTs, of course, the DST. I mean, on some maps, I'm sure Magic Missiles will get the job done. You could do Magic Missiles and Flame Bursts on like Lycan King bonus wave on Ancient Mines. No doubt in my mind. Alright, we need to get more love in back here. Let's see. Go something like that. Yeah. A lot of now, I mean obviously that's Ancient Mines, but there's a lot of versatility on Ancient Mines for sure. It makes it a fun grinder map to try out different things. Not really going to be a super fair comparison to how it compares later on in the game. Yeah, Infernos definitely need another look from Chromatic, no doubt. Explosive traps are pretty good, though. We're going to be using a bunch of explosive traps this afternoon. And there's a lot of yellow dots coming on the mini-map. Infernos are great for tickling. Oh, yeah. The super tickle. Stuff has gotten pretty healthy here, though. You can feel the difference between the old saw blade launchers and these current ones. You can 100% feel the difference. I think anything that makes it back here is going to get just shredded, though. I really do. Shit. That was a Grenadier. I didn't even notice it. These guys are going to get shredded. I'm not even going to shoot at them. I want to see how they do. Oh, yeah. They didn't even make it. I mean, this is going to be the sweet spot right here, right? Well, the problem is in early access, they were broken. The stacking damage and everything. So, like, that was the meta. Make Inferno traps as small as possible and stack 1,000,000 of them. But that was certainly not an intended feature. Hell, on that, that Glitterhelm Challenge map, Monster Fest, I was using like 15 Infernos on that map. All stacked in a circle all around explosive trap in the middle. You know? That was the loot grinder at one point in the game. That was where you went. Way too many hours spent there. Hey, how we doing up front? I feel like we lost something somewhere. Did we lose something? No? Missing a saw blade launcher here, though. Can't have that. Alright, well, let's just keep building around. What else? We need floor and ceiling back here. Let's go with, we'll go with a couple more sprayers here. Kind of hose them down when they're coming through the saw blade launcher hell. And this is another saw blade launcher hell area. Huh? Yep. Here's like it is. We'll go one back into the kill box that way. And just need a bunch more coin. But this is holding up. We're toughing it out here. I'm surprised at how few mobs are actually making it all the way back into the main kill box area. I mean, it's like almost worthy of go make a sandwich. It feels like I could just sit back here and like hide back here from the gnolls and legit go make a sandwich. It feels that good. Sandwich making time. Armored Ogre, let's see how he fares. Yeah, he got melted pretty good. It seems like the corrosive maybe is doing something better now. Something much better than it was before.
There are enemies in our rift room. How many of these are there? I could keep this up all day. I bet you can tell. How many of these are there? Enemies at the rift. Okay, now I'm having fun. That's going to stick.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so little actually making it back here. And I still have all this to build out. And all this to build out. And have them come back up and around into here. So, I mean, there's still a lot to do. But it's going to require a buttload of coin. I don't know if I'm going to make it that far. That's a lot of coin to build all that out. Alright, anything gets smashed up there? That one's really low. Like nothing else is smashed at the moment. That I'm going to want to sell and replace, I think. It feels like it's almost pointless there. Here it wouldn't necessarily be. Kind of. Kind of, sort of, maybe. See if we can't get a combo on a null here. No. He's just not going to make it in. We got the armored ogres pushing through, but they're pretty thin by the time they make it to the back here. They have a hacker flag appeal for DDA and DD2. Nice. Well, I mean, people that get banned for DD2, they usually did something straight up cheaty. They shouldn't unban any of those people. People that hacked gear and people that duped gear, they should never be allowed back. But I bet they'll allow them back just to try to keep the player numbers healthy, which is unfortunate. Fuck those people, you know? You're gonna cheat, then get it out. But, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me. It's a cash grab at this point, so the more people they can get playing it, the more cash they can grab. Hey, your 99999 power items are legit. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they are, Aramir. I mean, that will get resolved with Chaos 10 gear, I think, to be honest with you. Assuming they go all the way up to Chaos 10, like was promised years and years ago. It would be over 99999. And that's what all the hackers have. So it would make their gear much less special.
More enemies on the way. I'm feeling this. I can keep this up all day.
See what these kobolds do. They took out 2 barricades. 1 kobold took out 2 barricades. Oof. I mean, that's what they're there for, though, is that cushion. Oh, shit, and I just put the wrong damn... I just put a brimstone up there instead of a barricade. I'm gonna have to sell that for sure. Big derps, big derps. Well, the problem isn't how hard it is. The problem is they've only got 1 person that works on it. For 1 person, it's a lot of work, you know? But the game it's just done. It's in cash grab mode. I mean, if you want, it was a great game. It had its run. But being excited about DD2 now and what's to come is a complete fucking joke. Just give them your credit card number and get it over with. You know? I mean, when they release an update, I'm going to play it, but I'm not going to give them any more money because I recognize the full cash grabbiness of it all. Well, a new mob and ideally a new hero at some point, maybe, would be ideal. But for 1 person to do it, first off, though, for 1 person to even be able to do it, it's going to have to be a pretty talented person. Because they're going to have to handle art and rigging and engineering and everything. They're going to have to do the whole enchilada, which is not normal. You know? 1 person doesn't usually do everything unless it's like Concerned Ape and he's a complete mastermind and he can create all of Stardew Valley, including the music and everything, all by himself. That's impressive shit, you know, but that's quite the rarity. A 1-person dev team is usually not capable of that. Alright, I gotta sell this. Sell that too. Want this to be straight up cushion up here. Come on, Knowles, make it down here first. I want to get some combos off you guys. Nope, couldn't get the kill fast enough. See, what else do we need? Well, we need to continue the CC train, and I think all we've got for that really is the... Well, I mean, we could get flowers back here, too. But there's plenty of room, plenty of places to tuck them in. Like, I mean, right there. I cannot believe that this is still holding. I mean, it's starting to turn to watching paint dry, you know, but I cannot believe that it's still holding. I mean, very little is even making it back to the back. I mean, good lord. Crazy. Yeah, the spitters are definitely doing a nice corrosive. The corrosive effect, now that it's fixed, is really good. The patch notes didn't say a lot about it. All it said was that the corrosive effect is now being applied properly. And it feels like it's doing really good, especially against armored ogres. It's like stripping their armor. I mean, where do we even go from here? Do we just keep going across this way? I got a little bit of a dead spot there. Not sure. Go here and something like that. Actually, go another one up above it. The barricade is getting so thin there. Or no, that was the mob. That wasn't a barricade at all. I mean, how are we holding up? We're holding up good. As long as I don't come up here, none of this stuff is getting aggroed at all. Now, when the kobold waves come in, of course, they're going to nail it. And that could have been solved with ceiling lasers. I think I may end up making it farther than I've ever made it on this one. I think on this one I've made it to like 50. I could see this going farther than 50. Unless I'm just being delusional and I'm about to get shit on. That's a possibility too, right? That is definitely a strong possibility. God, look at that mess on the minimap right up in the front of the kill box. That's just crazy. Huge roadblock. I mean, I almost feel like I need to have some damage out there. Just bouncing, like saw blades bouncing around or something. Let me not shoot these. I want to see what happens to them here. Oh man, that's just devastation. 8 saw blade launchers. Wow, look at how far in those dynamites and stuff are coming though. Holy shit. Oof. Wrecked. Holy crap, man. They ain't almost there. They got a long ass way to go. They are pushing through pretty good though. I don't feel like I'm generating enough coin now to really build this back area out. Oh shit. Something make it to the end? Or no? I wasn't paying attention. We only made it down to here or something. It is a hefty mountain troll. Very, very thick still. Very healthy. Let's see how this guy fares. I mean, he's just getting the slow burn, right? Like he's not able to make it past that point. I mean, I'm sure he will at some point, but... Wow.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Yeah, we'll get some stuff pushing through, but that guy got burned. I don't know, y'all. This is holding up pretty damn good. The Last Resort is super strong.
Enemies at the rift.
It's got a ton of CC in it, plus a lot of power with all those saw blades.
They're almost there.
Crazy. I don't think this guy can get through. I think it would take him forever to die, but I don't think he's going to be able to get through at all. Just go ahead and assist, get this over with a little quicker.
There are enemies in our rift room.
There we go. We got one up stuck in the front of the kill box, it looks like. Yep.
More enemies on the way.
Alright, let's continue on building it out here. What do we need? We need ceiling traps. Here still. We need more shrimp or more flowers as well. And then more acid. I do feel like this is converted over to a potential AFK build though.
Enemies at the rift.
I could see myself just hiding right over here or right back here, and this going for a bunch of waves without me doing anything. But yeah, we still got tons and tons of opportunity to burn them up here.
They just keep coming. They're almost there. It's dead.
Just keep on spraying them down. What's up, Thaden? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome.
Enemies at the rift. Not coming back from that.
If I had the coin, I would, Rusted Knight, but I'm at a point now where I just don't have enough coin to do anything. That's part of the scaling in survival, or in endless mode as well, is your coin generation drops to practically nothing. You see all these combos going off, I'm only getting 1 coin from it. In wave 1, that was like 46 coin per kill, and now it's just 1s popping off. So the problem now is just having enough coin to get anything done. Like, you gotta wait forever and hope you don't lose any barricades or anything out there. Tell you what, we need more ground traps here, right? Go with that there. We'll get that here. But we can go with a Scorcher here. Put a Scorcher like that as well as soon as we get the coin. Just getting home from work. Damn, Theoden. This is, my day's just getting started, really. This is stream number 1 of a double header. I'm probably going to end up having like 6 to 8 hours live on YouTube today. I wasn't expecting this map to run as long as it is, but as soon as this map is over, I'm going to call it, call it a day for Orcs Must Die. I'm going to go take a quick little lunch break, and then I'm going to switch over and do some Dungeon Defenders Awakened after. But we're going to have to see. I don't want the time to get away from me. I don't even know what time it is right now. I got to plug my phone is dead. Better plug it in here. Bunch of splodies rolling in. Come on, phone.
There are enemies in our rift through. They just keep coming.
My phone powering up. Oh, it's only 3 o'clock. Yeah, so there's plenty of time. Actually, I mean, depending on how it goes, I may end up... If this ends up going to wave 60 or 80 or whatever, I'm probably going to have to bump the DDA stream, because I do have to get some... I got to get a sponsored video recorded tonight for tomorrow. And that one, of course, is, since it's sponsored, it's got a time schedule. Come on, Betties, get wrecked.
We're almost there.
We are getting it here. We are getting it.
More enemies.
Only 10 hours today. It was a light day, huh? Is that what you're saying, Thaden? It was a light day for you? Feel like we need to get this built out more before I worry about,
They've destroyed a barricade.
uh-oh. Better save a little of that coin, then. Let's see.
Enemies in our rift through.
Oh, it's an up front one. That's not too bad. One of the cushion barricades.
Not coming back from that.
Been doing a lot of 18-hour days? Damn, dude. That's too much. Don't kill yourself, Thaden. I mean, I know you just took a promotion and all that, but that's way too much, dude. They ain't paying you by the hour, remember. Hopefully you get a nice big fat bonus check at the end of the quarter or whatever.
All day. They just keep coming. Bring the hurt. They just keep coming. Enemies at the rift. I meant to do that. How many of these are they? I can keep this up all day.
Wow, man. This is just crazy how well this is doing. So the flowers are paying off here. I think it's all, somebody mentioned it earlier, I think it's all about having a nice path, you know? When going the 3 wide, it was all wide open, so all the flowers were still getting their CC in. The mobs could walk side to side and not just front or back, you know? Oh, you're still hourly. Well, that's good then. I mean, at least you're getting paid for all that time, right? That is a lot of hours, man. 18-hour workdays that's just straight brutal. I feel like I just want to take advantage of this wall here.
Enemies at the rift.
Yep. Dude. Come over here, dude. Come over here. Come into Rift.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Gonna need a a lot more coin there. Get that closed out.
They just keep coming.
60 to 65 hours last 3 weeks. Oof. Oof. Oh, they just sent out a Twitter message about it. It says they're resetting the hacker flags. Resetting the hacker status on all currently flagged accounts today.
There are enemies and I'll rip through. Bring the hurt. Okay, now I'm having fun.
Huh. I think that there was a bunch of people false flagged, is the deal. Uh-oh, Mountain Troll on the push.
Enemies at the rift.
Mountain Troll on the push equals more flowers. Oh shit, he's big time on the push, huh? Oh no, the flowers aren't attacking. Or yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Okay. Wow, this guy's the thick boy to be able to make it through all that, huh?
There are enemies and I'll rip through. Under attack. Keep this up all day. Okay, now I'm having fun. Not coming back from that.
Wow, look at that. That is a disaster of saw blades. I feel bad for those guys. Holy shit. Could you imagine having to walk through that? Good lord. Crazy.
Enemies at the rift.
Gonna do another setup of them here and right here. Just need the coin. Our last resort is looking pretty thick, though. I mean, the majority of the mobs are not making it through the bulk of the kill box here. It's just these thick ones that are left.
There are enemies and I'll rip through. Enemies at the rift.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. I got my wife yelling at me now. I was not expecting this to work so well. I thought it would be decent, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. I may end up having to record the end of this. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. You'd think I'd be really getting really close to getting just beat down.
More enemies on the way.
See what these kobolds do. Oh, they blew up prior. Nice. The sappers didn't do any damage.
Enemies at the rift.
Here comes some more, though. Ah, great. so many mobs down there.
There are enemies in our rift room. Enemies at the rift.
They're just getting really close to perma CC'd. I mean, they're not completely perma CC'd, but they feel like they're getting so close to that. Right here in this corner.
They're almost there. They're attacking the barricade. They just keep coming.
Old Grenadier, shit.
Enemies at the rift. Okay, now I'm having fun.
Ooh, look at this mountain troll in the sprint. That dude was sprinting like a mofo. Oh, this guy gonna make it.
Enemies in our rift room.
If I don't CC him.
Enemies at the rift.
Moneybags got owned. The first one did not go all that great, but this one is going way longer than I expected it to. I'm still not completely sold on the confusion flowers being some wonderful thing, but I mean, they're definitely getting some work in here. All right, I'm out of mana, so this. Oh no, he got smacked.
In our rift room.
I may make it yet. Nope. Out of juice. And now the push begins. Alright, so I celebrated a little too early.
Enemies at the rift.
Just so healthy. Just spraying into their head and their health bar doesn't move. You know? Gotta catch them when that acid sprayer's going off. In fact, let's get some more acid down here.
They just keep coming. There are enemies in our rift room.
Well, it's survival. Anything past wave 25 is a 5-skull win. So this is definitely still a 5-skull win. Seems like it's actually on the verge of being something really, really strong, though. Just with a few slight tweaks or whatever, this thing could probably go maybe to wave 100. There's a lot of CC traps up here. Like, these mountain trolls are super healthy. And they're getting completely CC'd right here by these spike walls and the flowers. And just getting melted, you know? I mean, it's taken a while. But they are getting melted. Look how far back that confusion flower had that guy walk. All the way back there. That's crazy. Xbox crashes at wave 46. That sucks. I still haven't played on the Xbox yet. I'm gonna be doing like a Let's Play series on the PlayStation coming up relatively soon here. Actually busted my PlayStation out, cleaned the dust off of it the other night. I wonder. No, I can't even put it behind there.
Not coming back from that. I can keep this up all day. Okay, now I'm having fun. A barricade is down.
Uh-oh. Losing them now. This might be the end if my pathing is all shot. See if I can get up there and fix it. Oh, it's the two front barricades. Actually, it's not. It's one back barricade right here. But what other one got wrecked? Huh, it looks like that's it. Pretty clearly gave me two barricade messages, but Maybe it was just overlapping. Hell, I might even get a personal best here. I don't remember what my personal best score is. I have no idea, actually. Actually, I think it might have been like 50 million. I'm not certain. But it may have been like 30 million. So I might be approaching a personal best and not even really sure. Only got 2,000 coin built up. It's a bit of a bummer. I want to build out more, but on the same note, if a barricade breaks now, I'm screwed. Go ahead and risk it. I'll leave enough money for one barricade. EDA hotfix, but nothing noteworthy. Fair enough. That armored ogre is thick. He is a thick boy. Somebody said earlier that they thought things became unkillable at wave 50 now. I'll have to see. My kill box here real quick. It looks pretty good. I could have swore I had two messages about barricades, but apparently not.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. Let's see. So, what back here? Got acid. You just get more ground traps here. I'm not going to bother CCing them here. Just let them walk across that gap because, you know, there's nothing I can really put there. And nothing else I can do because I only got 500 coin left. The doggos are all going crazy. My wife and her sister must have got home. That ogre's about dead. I'm just going to ignore it. Keep spraying down the pack. You know what, y'all? I'm going to have to check on them real quick. The doggos are all going ape shit right now. And they normally don't go ape shit for quite this long when someone gets home. So let me check on them real quick. I'll be right back. We got some apple trees out in the yard, and you know, the apples are not ready to harvest yet, but if the wind blows real hard or whatever, apples will fall on the ground, and deer have been coming up into the yard and kicking it under the apple tree and eating the apples. There's deer out there right now, and the dogs are just going ape shit over them. Full on ape shit. Yeah, see, everything's getting so healthy right now. Just firing into them just doesn't do anything. Like, all those saw blades going, you know? That was crazy. I got 2,700. What can I do with 2,700? Well, we can do a little something here, maybe. Wave 48.
There are enemies in our rift through. They destroyed a barricade.
Uh-oh. I don't have enough coin to replace it. Hopefully it wasn't a crucial one. I think it was just one of the up front cushion ones. Or was it? Well, as soon as I get enough for one, I'll run up there and risk it. Take a look. Cyclops mage up in there.
Enemies at the rift.
Need that Cyclops mage to die before I go running up there. I don't want to lose a bunch more barricades. See, I'm not seeing it anymore. Let's see. What did I lose? Oh, I lost 2 right up front. But the basic structure of the kill box is still there. But I'm going to have to get those replaced, obviously. Wave 48.
There are enemies in our rift through.
Oof.
Is under attack. How many of these are there? The barricade is down.
Oh, god damn it. I lost a barricade replacing a barricade.
Enemies at the rift.
Oh, they are on the push over here now, huh? Not so much. They're getting stopped.
They're almost there.
See, yeah, that mountain troll's not going to make it, right? Nah, he's burning, just not super quick. Alright, what did I lose? I lost the 2, or I lost the 1 behind. There was one right there as well.
Enemies in our rift through. Enemies at the rift.
Wow. It's just crazy how stout this is holding up.
More enemies.
And I still got 2 of those little saw blade hell areas I can make. 2.5 if you count this area.
They're almost there.
Wave 49. Well, next wave, shit's supposed to hit the fan, from what several different people have told me. They're like, wave 50 is just the real deal now, you know? I feel like the trap reset trinket to heal these barricades would have been a big deal. Because figure what? The Confusion Flower, I think, is doing good. But I'm not positive if that's the go-to that I should have brought here.
They're almost there.
I just wonder, a window of butterflies feels like it would have been just as, if not more effective. So many super thick mobs out there. Damn. Bunch of them pushing in, too. Oh, no. Where'd I lose a barricade? It must have been up front. There's a lot of enemies up there. Holy crap. It seems like the basic structure of the kill box, once again, is still intact. I'll just wait until after the wave to go up there. I've got the coin to replace them now, so... These guys are really starting to fly through it now, though. These things are so sweet, these 4x4s. Oh my god. It's a shame I've got that ceiling, the floor tile shitty there that I can't CC them proper. We get it here a little bit, but... just so wonderful. Alright, well I think we can get up here safely and replace now. So we just lost one. Now what else can we do up here for more damage? We can get some saw blade launchers shooting around out here, I guess. Or I can just get punched in the head. Let's see. Wow, that mountain troll is going to chase me all the way out of the kill box. Crazy. Let's do that. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any good bounces over here because of the way this is. And what about behind? Well, we need more Scorcher action, right? Let's get a Scorcher there. We can get Scorchers right across that, too. All right, so here it is. Like I said, people are telling me that Wave 50 shit really hits the fan. But we will see. I mean, they are hauling ass. There's no doubt there. See how these ogres do. We got just heavy orcs pushing all the way through the kill box to the back. That's not a good sign. But, I mean, these ogres are taking some damage, so... I mean, I don't think there's anything unkillable here. We'll have to see how an armored ogre does. Yep. One sec, y'all. Wife's calling me. One sec there, dear. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of, it's everything on the West Coast is on fire. Well, there's a bunch of new fires up here in the Spokane area. And I guess Google directed the wife. I'm just going to let this guy in. Directed the wife around really weird places. I think this is it. We're getting pushed. But yeah, so there might be a fire going relatively close to the house here. I think I might have to go and walk around and take a look outside and see what's going on, because I'm here by myself right now. Now, I peeked out the window just now. I didn't see anything weird. There were the 2 deer to see what the dogs were yapping about, and there was 2 deer out there, but... Oh, money bags. But, yeah. I mean, I hate to sabotage it here, but I'm tempted to sabotage the kill box just to get this run over with. You know? Because now I'm kind of worried. I need to go take a look around the property and make sure nothing's burning anywhere. If she called me and warned me and our backyard's on fire right now, I'm in pretty deep shit. If I don't at least go out and look, you know? In fact, let me just go out there and look real quick. I'm just going to let this run. I'll be right back, y'all. It's really smoky out, but it's been really smoky out for 2 months. Looks like I lost a couple more rift points, huh? I mean, it's been super smoky literally for like 2 months because like half of the West Coast is burning. Look at that stone stab now. It only lasts like a second. Ooh, and I'm out of juice. Yeah, come on in, dude. Come on in. Huh. Where's the enemy? Oh, I see it. There he was, way down there. All right, what do we want to do up here? These guys are Zergin. Holy crap, man. They are definitely Zergin. Oh yeah. This is getting close to the end now. Just lost a rift point and didn't even realize anything had run through. Two armored ogres. Looks like regular. I think the regular ogres we might be able to kill, but the armored ogres eventually, I think they're just going to walk on through. Or maybe not. Maybe not. He's getting low. Take one more step forward, Mr. Armored Ogre. There we go. Oh! Oh, what was that? He, like, skipped forward. What's back here? Not even sure what was back there.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Need to keep this armored ogre CC'd right there. Come on, spikes, reset. Or blades. Oh no, he made it out. Oh wow. He is cooking now. Jeez. That one's pretty thick still. Yeah, this guy's just coming. Where is he? I feel like they're about to go, and then they get tripped up. I can't keep him CC'd long enough now, though. The stone staff wears off too quick. Yeah.
We only have half our rift points remaining.
Not terrible though. I don't know. For some reason, I think that I got 50 million on this, but I'm not positive about that. We got 5,900 coin now, though. I could extend this out a little bit further.
On the way.
And we can do another little saw blade hell area here, or start to anyway.
Enemies at the rift.
Uh-oh, a bunch of splodes rolling down. Let's see how devastating these guys are, because I've only got 300 coin right now.
There are enemies in our rift room. How many of these are there?
Maybe those are dynamite archers, and they were just moving so quick I thought they were kobolds. Because they don't appear that they're blowing anything up.
Enemies at the rift.
I think that's what it was. I think they're just dynamite archers.
They're almost there. How many of these are there? There are enemies in our rift room.
Stuff's getting beat down now. Myself included. I mean, what do we do here? Well, I need CC in this area. Go with one. We'll go like that.
They're almost there.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what to do now. I mean, the coin generation is pretty thin. We got 10 rift points left.
There are enemies in our rift room. They're almost
Dark Elf mages are in Rifted, yeah. What did somebody? Does it say something about him somewhere? Or I mean, I never knew they weren't supposed to be there. I don't see why they wouldn't be there. You know. The front one is going to get wrecked here. Oh, they got removed. I bet there was a problem with the Jin, and they couldn't figure out how to fix it. So rather than to fix it, they just removed the Dark Elf Mages, because a Jin buffed Dark Elf Mage was incredibly tanky, and, like, was just wrecking people's builds. So that would be my guess, is maybe there was an issue there. I haven't read the patch notes yet, so I don't know. Everything's one shot now. I need to just manage the end of this kill box here now. Oof. They're almost there, y'all. That's the only downside of these turtle builds, is hearing this over and over and over and over again. It's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Our barricades are under attack is way more rare. But oh my god, their almost there thing is out of control. You feel like the gold shouldn't ramp down so far? Well, I think it's probably to try to make it close to the same game on all consoles or all platforms. Because it would become a game of whoever's got the best computer makes it the farthest, you know? So that's why I'm guessing they probably did that. This guy's gonna end up making it through, probably. I just got nowhere near enough juice to stop him. Ugh. No, he out. He is out of here. It's alright, we still got 9 left. This stream has gone way longer than I expected it to, so I'm not positive on the evening stream now. I thought this was going to be like a 2-hour stream, and I would already be back playing DDA now. But I'm still going to try to get a stream going tonight. But it's definitely starting later, way later than I intended. Alright, we lost a barricade. That's it. Almost like you need that Egan stun going in there. Oof. You can do it without getting punched in the head, of course. It doesn't seem like the Egan stun gets diminishing returns. It seems like it's stunned for just as long as it did early. Maybe that's the way to... Or no, that was a quick stun, that's for sure. So yeah, it's all in my head. This is an ugly push right here. I mean, there's a lot of enemies still stopped up there, but these guys are coming through hard. I can't let a heavy orc go through, though. I gotta be able to kill it. Dynamite archers up there. Crazy. Anemones in our reef room. That's good stuff there. Oh man. Come on, Armored Ogre's really thin. Okay, we got him. This guy is thick though. He's still got lots of health. Ah, no way. They're moving so fast now, these saw blades aren't even doing anything. Almost pointless, I think. What's going on there, Pokey's Ghost? How you doing? Six rift points left. I think we'll survive this wave, but we may end up surviving it with one or two rift points left. That guy's coming through. This guy's coming through. Are we going to be able to stop any of these? No, that guy's coming through. Shoot, man. Well, that's it. That's the end of the wave. So we'll definitely survive this wave. See, look, he's going so fast, those saw blades never even hit him, and I can't slow him right there. Where are we missing? Oh, there's one more back here still. Getting knocked around. Might actually be able to take him out. Eric, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Oh, it's been going good. There, Pokies. I mean, RNG hates me, but we all know that already. But I've been having fun. You hate Highlands so much? That's your AFK map, man. Just set it up AFK and watch yourself some Netflix or whatever. It's too irritating to run that map actively. It just feels like it takes forever. And you die falling every time. That's fair. Oh shit, he's really low. Oh, there we go. It's a little overkill on the flowers, but I'm hoping I get some turnaround going back here. That's the only way I'm going to keep surviving. Are those sappers? No, they're just dynamite ogre or dynamite archers. Or maybe they were sappers. Barricade got blew up pretty quick. Wave 55 now. Got a lot of enemies on the push.
There are enemies in our rift room. They're almost there. Enemies at the rift. How many of these are there?
4 rift points left. I think this may be it. Because this is not looking good at all. Oh, such a good game, Dustin. I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, I think we can get that one down, maybe. That guy is Usain Bolt. Uh-oh. Maybe this front ogre? Yeah, we got him down. That armored ogre is coming in. Yeah, this is going to be it. Going to end up getting wrecked here.
Enemies at the rift.
So much for all my flowers. My last resort flowers are not doing dick. The highest I've done is like wave 80. I know quite a few people have made it to like 115, 120, but I've never gone that far. Oh, and there we go. Let's see if it was a new personal best, though. I don't think it was, but it may have been. Let's see. No, it wasn't. 38 million, though. That's not terrible. What was my personal best on that map? Quick path. Oh, 49 million. It wasn't terrible, though. It wasn't too terrible. Anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for right now. I'm not 100% positive yet, but I do plan on starting a Dungeon Defenders Awaken stream here in about an hour. I'm going to take like an hour break and, you know, get something to drink, go take the dogs out, etc., etc. But that will get it for me for now, though. So thank you all an absolute ton. And I will see you all later. Take it easy.